How you doing?
When you walk through any college hallway, you never know the journey each student took to get here.
What do you have? What class do you have next?
I'm a first-generation student from a total kids of 8 kids.
I'm done. I have work.
Ivan Fernandez Victoria stands out in the crowd in the hallways of Seattle Central, a community college in Seattle, Washington. He's no shrinking violet, making friendships everywhere he goes. But getting here felt like a climb as high as the iconic Space Needle towering over the city's skyline. Ivan dropped out of college in California long ago.
I had to leave UCLA because I was undocumented. My lack of status did not it prevented me from affording or being able to really build a college career that was going to really mean something.
So Ivan, ineligible for financial aid, grew discouraged.
It was a very difficult time for many years.
This honors student, once accepted into several colleges, gave up that dream until DACA, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, an immigration policy from the Obama era. It shielded undocumented immigrants like Ivan, who were brought to the U.S. as children, from immediate deportation.
We're making one gel, which is 50 mils.
So in 2015, with a thirst for knowledge,
I love learning. I want to know how everything works. I want to understand it.
and a quest for a better life with a college education,
They don't have to struggle about what I'm going to eat, where I'm going to live.
Ivan went back to college, this time to Seattle Central.
It made me feel like a human again, like a human that it's, deserves to be here, and lifted me up. They're receptive to my personality. I'm very outgoing. I'm very unorthodox.
Ivan had an unorthodox entry into America. His grandmother sent him here from Mexico when he was 15 years old.
I left in very difficult terms because of my sexuality. They could not accept it, so they sent me to live here with my mother.
Ivan is gay, and although his grandmother loved him, he had a hard time fitting in with his family. He felt there was no real place to call home in America until Seattle Central.
It's my home. This is my home where I was able to rebuild my dreams, what I wanted to do.
But Seattle Central is just the first of multiple pathways for this non-traditional college student heading back to school in his 30s.
I want to get a degree in microbiology at the University of Washington and a minor in chemistry.
If you think non-traditional college students have a harder time succeeding in college, that taking a different path to a post-secondary education affects their commitment, think again. The president of Seattle Central says that's a myth.
Our students are highly focused, highly intelligent. Our average age student is 29. So students who've gone out into the workplace and decided that, hit that wall and can't move forward or not able to make a living wage job and realize that they need some kind of post-secondary credential. So they come back highly motivated.
In 5 years from now, I'll be at an Ivy League school or MIT getting my Ph.D.
I see him as a leader. I see him as a scientist. I think he can get into research.
Dr. Doug Wick, Ivan's chemistry teacher, says Ivan embodies joy, and his challenges embolden him.
I really see in him that desire to be great. He always pushes himself.
Now, there's active transport and passive transport.
And Ivan shares his knowledge as a paid tutor in the TRIO program at Seattle Central. It's a federally funded program that advises and mentors underserved students.
I always thank people that I tutor because they teach me so much more. It feels good. It makes me happy.
Ivan, I love you.
And his investment in others and in college soothes the pain of his own struggles.
I need to become a stronger citizen with a degree, with a place in society, so that I can make a change, so that I can help. I need to give back.
Even in the laboratory, he will help that student who's struggling a little bit more and cheer them on, but also push them. It's like, you can do this, come on.
This is a very exciting evening for us as we celebrate our hard work and achievements.
Ivan celebrates students as the MC of a scholarship presentation at Seattle Central. He, too, earned a scholarship.
Seattle Central, especially the Seattle Central Scholarship Foundation, has been instrumental in my ability to afford college.
But his joy is tempered by one nagging fear: the potential demise of DACA under the Trump administration and its impact on his college plans and his future.
Still somewhat of a dream, not so real, because should anything happen with our volatile politics, then I would have that snatched away.
But one saving grace: Ivan is married now to his American-born husband, Brad, who helps support him and is helping him seek reclassification as a permanent American citizen. Ivan's journey through life, though difficult, survives on one word: hope.
Because once you lose hope, you lose your ability to dream.